Hello, this is Elliot from ETJ English. Now today I have a story for you, and make sure you watch this video until the end, because after the story you will learn a really good moral. Now a moral, before I get into the story, a moral is a meaning behind the story, something we learn from a story. So please watch this video and listen to the story, and at the end I will tell you what the moral of the story is. Now, this is a story that I used to get told a lot when I was growing up. It's a story that my mum used to tell me all the time. Now it is a children's story, so I'm sorry if it does sound a little bit immature for you, but still, even now, I relate to this story in my life because I think it really does help me with understanding how things should be done. Now this story, I don't know if you've heard it before or whether you have it in your own country, but it's a story called The Tortoise and the Hare. So, there once was a speedy hare. He bragged about how fast he could run. Tired of hearing him boast, which means showing off, the tortoise challenged him to a race. The hare accepted the challenge. The hare knew that it would be successful because it is a very fast runner. They're built for running, they're built for going fast. But tortoises, on the other hand, are very slow. They move very slowly. There's going to be an advantage for the hare. So the hare thought, oh, this will be easy. I'll win this race. So it accepted the challenge. They lined up at the starting line, ready to race. All of the animals in the forest gathered around to watch this race between the tortoise and the hare. And the race began. And of course, as you can imagine, straight away the hare ran ahead and the tortoise was moving slowly. Slowly but steadily. It was moving slowly. And the hare was going on and on, fast, faster, 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 and couldn't even see the tortoise behind. That's how far ahead the hare got. The hare was running for a while. It was getting closer to the finish line, finish of the race. And the hare thought, oh, I'm feeling quite tired. I think I'll just lie down for a little bit. He knew the tortoise wouldn't be able to catch up, so he had some time to waste just to sleep before he finished the race, and he could show off to the tortoise when he caught up. So the hare decided to have a little nap, to have a sleep before he finished the race. Without realizing, the hare had fallen asleep for a very long time. So the tortoise began to catch up, and eventually the tortoise caught up slowly but steadily and overtook the sleeping hare and finished the race in first place. The hare woke up from the sound of cheering from all the other animals and thought, maybe the tortoise hasn't caught up yet. Perhaps I should go and finish the race now. So the hare ran and carried on the rest of the race, got to the finish line and realized the tortoise had won the race. The tortoise had beaten the hare. Because the hare decided to have a sleep, to have a nap, because it was so confident that it was going to win, because it had all of the advantages over the tortoise, he actually ended up losing the race to the tortoise, which is very embarrassing for the hare. It wasn't expected. It shouldn't have happened when you think of it physically. So, remember at the beginning of the video I said I was going to teach you what the moral of the story is. I don't know if you might have worked it out already, but the moral of the story, the way we are always told it when we're told this story, is that slow and steady wins the race. If you take things slowly and you do it calmly and take your time, you will always be more successful than the people who are too confident and rush in and try to get things done quickly. So you need to be more like the tortoise in this story and work hard and take your time with things, whereas those people who act like the hare, who try and get things done quickly and race to get things done and feel too confident and think you're going to beat everyone else, you're not going to win. So this is a common thing we say, especially what we teach our children in England, and that is that slow and steady wins the race. Another common saying that we say is fools rush in. And this essentially means the same thing. Only silly people rush to get things done. If you learn English slowly and you learn English the way you want to learn English, take your time, don't try and race to beat other people, you will be more successful. Yes, it will take longer, but sometimes things are better when they take longer, when you take your time, because you'll learn more. If you try and learn English too quickly, I will bet you that people will not understand you when it finally comes to talking. But if you learn everything slowly, gather all that information in your brain, you will be a more intelligent English speaker and people will be able to understand you. And you can talk confidently. So let things come with time, slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. If you enjoyed this story and the moral of the lesson, please do give me a thumbs up for this video, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All of my links will be in the description box below if you want to book a lesson with me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Let's say I'm proud to have a British accent and to speak the British language.